Hello friend, I've already shown you this particular React application, that is router 1, and I have already shown that we can take input right over here, and I stated that I will be uploading one more React routing app where we will go for useParams, and it is already live. You can even check at your end also. That is router 2. That's the app name, router 2. Yes. So if you look over here again, I'm working on the SSL. This is my base route or the base domain, you can say, and within that I've uploaded one more React app, and that's the beauty. You can deploy as many React application you want, well, provided you have enough hosting space. That also does matter. Nonetheless, in front of you, what you are seeing right now is one React application, and this React application has got multiple routes over here, and that's what I will be showing. Right now you are seeing the root route or the home route, that you can see. And if I go to the product, please take a note. If I go to product, I will be seeing a list of product in front of the screen. See over here, there's a list of products, and these products also has got the view button. As I tap on this view button, I would be seeing something different. Before that, let's look at the URL. This is my project name, and right now I'm in the routes called products. Well, I know I'm showing you right from the perspective of the execution, and you must be eagerly waiting to see even the source code also. Well, why not? Why not that? I would love to show you the source code even. And this is what my project is, React Router DOM project. As you can see over here, I have gone for the browser router, and the browser router is coming from the React Router DOM package. So this package you have to install, and from there you would be getting this. By the way, what are these? Well, first of all, if you take a note, this has got a curly braces, and we know in JavaScript curly braces would refer to destructuring. Exactly. That in this particular package provides us different features, out of which we are trying to avail exactly these features. That is the browser router, as you can see right over here, and the routes that is over here, and inside this route we would be having the individual route. Well, let me show you even that also, and here it goes. The individual routes, you are able to see this. So that means these three features I'm destructuring. I need exactly these three features from the React Router DOM, and that's what you are able to see right over here. So inside, and well, this is the navbar is actually a component which I have created right over here, and inside that I have added, well, and these are the routes. So this is the routes, and from that route we are getting individual route. And look over here, I am calling the individual component. This is one component, this is another component. Right now you are seeing the products component, and that is what in front of you in the browser. Let me show you this. So here it goes. This is the product route, and that's what you are seeing. Sound interesting, right? So this is the product route, and one more route is also there. That is that inside the products I can go for params. Yes, this is where the dynamic parameter comes in picture. So this is a variable, or you can see this is a key that would hold the import, and that would trigger me something very interesting, and that's what we will see. So once we have a params, we will open another component, and look over here, this is a plural component, that is products. From this products I will pick up one individual product or one specific product. So that's the reason it is another component. Don't worry, I will even show you the component also. So let me show you how the browser is again looking forward. So we are right now, so initially we were in the home, so this was the home, and this is the product. So as I tap over here, right now I'm in the product route, and you are seeing the entire listing. So let me show you even the source code of the products component. Nothing wrong in that. If you see over here, again I have gone for destructuring. That means from the React Router DOM we are exactly picking up this particular feature that is called link. In my last component I show you that from the React Router DOM we are picking these three features. That means with the help of destructuring you can specify exactly which particular feature do you want. That's what I'm picking over here. Well, by the way, you must be wondering that this data is coming from where. Well, although in my last video I have shown you about the Node.js API, but in this particular video I'm not working on the API, rather I have got a static data file, and that also I would love to show you. So over here I have a folder called data, and inside the data I have a file called product.data.js. Even let me show you the content of this as well. And this is one array, and inside that array you have got JSON object, and that's what I'm exporting so that a component can avail it right over here. So let me show you even this. So inside this product I have got individual object. Exactly how many objects we have got? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and that's the reason why you are seeing 5 objects right over here. So these objects are coming from this data file. So let me show you the one individual object. If you see this object, these are the different key and these are the values. So these are all the keys and these are all the values. So I've given a static, I'm calling this particular image from this URL, and that's what getting displayed over there. Now look over here, the ID is actually numeric in data. That means this is very important. But remember, when you're passing data in the URL in the form of query string or query parameter, you need to convert this in the string format. Oh, by the way, you can say it would be in the string format. Rather, when you will do the operation, you have to convert back the string into the numeric form. Don't worry, I will show you even that as well. So that's how these objects are there, and that's what I'm going to map over here. So from this array, with the help of the JavaScript map function, individually I'm going to iterate, and while iterating I will be giving a call to the link that is present inside the React Router DOM, and that's where the params comes in pictures. Look over here, this is my application name, this is the component, or this is a string, you can say so, and here is where I am generating the ID that would be redirected in my URL, and this ID is going to be dynamically selected based on which particular tab the user would hit. So because of this, you have already a route right over here. So this particular variable will hold the dynamic input that will be getting into the URL, and let's see how it will work. So over here, let me come, and as I click over here, look over here, as I put a mouse, I look at this particular bottom left corner. Look over here, as I hover my mouse, right now I'm in the button 2, I mean the object 2, that is showing 2 at the over here. If you take a note, so it's showing 2, and as I move this is 3, in the same go this would be 4, this would be 5, and undoubtedly this is going to be 1. So this shows that these are the params, and this params is going to be changed dynamically based on the user input. So let me tap on this particular button, that is the record number 3. As I do that, before that, let's look at the URL. This is the URL, and now if I hit the button, bingo, here is the ID 3 comes in picture, and this is what getting generated dynamically. That means if I go over here, if I click on this, I'll be getting the ID 1. Sound interesting, isn't it? If I click over here, I will be getting the ID 5, and this is all happening live in the domain. That's what I had been trying for days, and finally I have been able to accomplish it. So over here you can see the dynamic data coming in picture in the form of useParams, and that's a React hook which we will be giving a call. Yes, don't worry, I will be showing even that also. Let's come to the product component, and it is receiving the data from the URL. As I said, this is a video of params, and here is the data coming from. This ID is a variable. Let me just close this particular file. This ID is coming right from here. Okay, so that's what I have to figure out. So this is, and even over here I also created this particular variable which is dynamically going to hold the data that the user would provide in the URL as the user clicks on the button. So this is the ID that comes in picture. I have even gone for console log, so you can see even the console log also. As I click over here, let's come over here, see over here the console log. These are the objects I have clicked so many times. Let me clear this so to show you one more time. So right now you don't have any data over here, so let's click on this button 2, and as I do that, look over here, ID2 has been shown, and in fact the whole detail about the entire object of this particular ID has been shown over here, because in my code I have gone for 2 console logs. So this is showing just the ID, and this is showing the exact product that has been searched with the help of JavaScript find function, which is performing see over here, we are giving a call to the comparison, and this is what I was saying, the plus. What does this particular plus means? Because inside this variable ID that is there in the route over here, which I have mentioned, by default it would be of type string. So this particular ID which you are seeing is of type string. I need to convert this into a numeric, and for that reason the plus operator has been done, unary plus you can say, so which is basically going to convert this into number. Or you can use like you can also make use of this number function that would also done the same thing, and that basically is going for typecasting. This is also fine. You can go for this one as well, whichever you feel better. Okay, either you use this or you use the plus, which I have done initially. So any one of this would work actually. So this is basically going to pick up the specific object, and that object I'm going to console log, and that object is what I'm rendering right over here in this particular component. And because of this reason, you are seeing this entire object over here. Okay, I think you can now figure out how interesting is to come up with a live application, because that gives a different feeling altogether. Working on your own system and hosting the thing on the cloud, hell lot of difference are there, because you have to do a lot of configuration to make this application live. Okay, so that's how this particular application is working. So I show you that right now I'm getting the data from the static file, but nonetheless this is also quite interesting and quite important, even if you can handle this thing, because many times what happens, the data has to come from database, and then it might get saved in a CSV file or in some other text file, and from there you have to pick up the data and you have to go and display that even. So that is also quite important. So for that reason I have gone for this one. Well, other component are there, well right now they are not that important. They are just gone for some blank text, load from test I have given, and as you can see over here, this component are all working, but they are not actually doing much effective thing. But my sole focus was to work on the useParams, and that is what this video has been. So from this video we understood how you can make use of the useParams hooks that is coming from the React router. Apart from that, you also have got the link feature coming from the React router DOM, and finally you have got three important features. There is BrowserRouter, routes, and then individual route. And this is how you create an application, and that is what I have done, and that's what you are seeing over here. I hope this particular video gave you some idea how exactly BrowserRouter actually works. Yes, you rightly heard, the BrowserRouter, which I have gone for it, how it does work, and this is hosted live in the cloud, so you can even test and you can even check out how this application is working. So with this we come to an end of this particular video. In my next video, well, I don't know what will be the next video, but until then, have a nice time, take care, bye bye.